Hi everyone. This is just I'm going, and I'm working on my BoHo lamp, my lampshade. This is my lampshade. This is my lamp, and I'll try to turn my This isn't my camera; it's my laptop. So I'll try to turn my laptop around so you can see it. Let's see. This is my BoHo lamp. Wow. This is it. And it's very BoHo, and I'll take other I have pictures of it, so I will put them on later. I was just doing something. What was I doing? Oh, here it is. So I'm down in my room instead of in the art room because when I get finished talking to you, I'm gonna wash up and go to bed. I'm tired, but I needed to finish this lamp. So what I'm doing is I patched it, and you'll see like if you go to Facebook and hello, hey girl, hey daughter, how are you? What's up? If you go on Facebook and Instagram, you'll see the process. So right now, I'm it took me a long time to decide what I wanted to put on it, but I'm putting this on it. I'm doing good. I'm doing real good. As a matter of fact, I don't know why I'm doing so good, but I'm not gonna complain. I'm just gonna be happy. How the children and your husband? How's everybody doing? These are some daggone. I don't know. This is what it is, and we just have to learn how to deal with it. I guess I'm dealing with it like the best I know how, by just staying in and you know creating things. And I'm actually going to do my whole bedroom over, so I'm going to show you the bedroom, and then you can give me some ideas. Yeah, I guess you would be because my grandchildren come over from Tuesday to Saturday because both their parents work and they're essential workers. Plus, they both go to school, and so my one granddaughter does the virtual learning. Okay, she just well, she's 11, so yeah. But the 7-year old, I got to really stay with her on that, and it's not always easy. Even though I was a teacher and stuff like that, I've been retired and out of the school system for almost 10 years now. So you know it just consumes your day. But I'm also glad that they're here and that they're here with me. Not home alone or something like that. My granddaughter would never do that, but you know, so we'll see how that all goes. So, what'd you cook good today? I made some chili. I have fun making it too, and I use my Epicure kit because I'm finding that even though I like cooking from scratch, well, it's not really tough because I will see now. I haven't taught like little kids in like years because I became a school counselor and then also I taught college. But she kind of knows what she has to do. She just doesn't like learning online for some reason. So her mother took her out, and we decided that me and her father and her mother would homeschool her. So I gave her some work, and you made chicken and dumplings. It was that kind of day. It was chilly day for me, but we decided that we would homeschool her and whatever. And so I do the art part with her. I do the reading part with her. So she has to read for half an hour every day to me. And then I help her with her words and stuff like that. And I do the art part. Um, I do the, I do the creative part with her, which is the math part, which is actually cooking and all the measurements and all that. So we good. And then her father does the regular math with her because I'm not that good at math completely, but I'm good at measurements for cooking and all that. So well, like I said, we're good. So let me put this down so you can see what I'm doing. I think, you know what? I think I might make chicken and dumplings tomorrow. I got to clean up the other side of that room today, but I was just downstairs cleaning and putting stuff up and trying to look at what I wanted to do with this daggone sofa. I mean, this chair. And I decided that I would paint it. And it's a material chair, but I've seen it done, so I think I can do it. We'll see. So how's the weather there? Is it raining? I'm gonna go over this again too. Me and this glue gun, we just good friends. Oh, okay. My husband makes it in the crock pot. I make it on the stove, and he makes it in the crock pot, and his is really good too. I just bought a handful. I went upstairs in the art room, bought a handful of glue sticks down. What did I want? What did I want to tell you? Yeah, it was raining all day, and then the sun came out, and my husband and I we're getting the windows put in, so he was trying to decide about going to the store and everything like that. And I'm like, we don't have to go. I'll go tomorrow, or we'll go Thursday, because I don't like to take the girls out when I go because crowds of people, whatever. Even though they take vitamins and stuff like that, it's still dangerous for them, as far as I'm concerned. So this is what I'm doing right here. Is gluing the shorn on, and then I'll fix the glue again. And then I don't know what I'm going to take and test. I'm going to try to pull this apart. This has the sequins in it, but I did a patch on this. I think you saw that. You were on my Instagram page and stuff. So I'm just, I'm liking it. It actually came out pretty good. And at first, my granddaughter was like, what? And then whoop, I just burnt myself. Kind of. Yeah, the lamp is really pretty. I got to fix the glass in it because it was broken. Well, my husband, the woman across the street had a yard sale, and I saw the lamp out in the window, and I really didn't see it, but I saw it, and I'm like to my husband, I said, because he took my granddaughter over and got her some toys. She needed them like a hole in the donut, but hey, that's his girl, so they go everywhere together. So I said, did you see that lamp over there? And he said, yeah. I said, how much does she want for it? And he said, I don't know. I'll go over and find out. And he said she asked him for $5 for it. And when I actually saw the lamp, I'm like, oh my God, that lamp is so beautiful. But the glass, the etchings in the glass are really pretty. But what I got was, where did I put that? Oh, in the box. I got some glass glue. Um, for Elmer's, and you put it on the glass and stuff like that so that it won't crack anymore. And then I probably am going to have to put some kind of gemstones there. I'm really not a gemstone person, but I think that will just hide the crack in the glass. I'll figure it out when I get to doing that. I just want to finish this lampshade because I'm in a Mod project, so the dust won't settle in and become a friend because I can't stand dusty things. So what have you been doing? I think that subtle gemstones, not those real big ones, but some little subtle gemstones would be really pretty in it. But what I'm going to do is when I finish the lampshade and get that on, then I'm going to take a poll and ask my YouTube followers, but I think that the gemstones will be very pretty in it. And I don't think that it would say, I'm not a gemstone person, but I mean, but I think the gemstones would be pretty in it. And it would hide the cracks in the glass as well. So what are you up to? What you been making? Yeah, I mean, you know what, for me, and I think for you too, because we're any home most of the time anyway, other than going shopping and a few other things, it doesn't really bother me. I think it bothers a lot of my friends that are active and stuff like that. I think the only thing I really miss is going to church, but I mean, I don't go out that much anyway anymore. I don't really care to go out. If I go out to the store, get what I got to get, and I've been doing that since like forever. And since when I retired from this thing just came out the plug. When I retired from I had my other job. I had a part-time job teaching, and when I retired from that, I just said, you know what, I'm gonna stay home and enjoy myself because I was gone all the time. So you just kind of stay home and enjoy yourself and whatever. So I got to get up. I'll be right back. I bet you have, because my grandchildren are here and they don't eat everything. See, my husband and I eat everything. So I have to plan meals with them and see Ari because she gets her math with me with that. She helps to plan the meal and all that kind of stuff and whatever and stay there. And if I gotta plug this back in again, it came out. So, it is. I know you've been cooking your tail off and everything like that with everybody home. Is your husband? Your husband's not home though, is he? Just the kids, right? Because doesn't he work for Amazon too? Because I know my granddaughter does. Mm, excuse me. I'm okay being at home. I am. I've never really been the I'm gonna go party girl anyway. So I mean, unless it was somebody I really knew or something like that. I think when I was a teenager, I went out every now and then, but I liked staying home, reading, painting. Because then at that particular time when I was a teenager, I painted a lot of pictures and things like that. I don't paint anymore. It doesn't even phase me. Really? Oh, so my granddaughter goes in because she's going to school to be a technician, a lab technician, but she's in the delivery department and she's one of the supervisors. So she goes in at 4 o'clock, 4:30, 5 o'clock, something like that in the morning. And their father is a welder, so he's always working. So I mean, they're essential workers. And I told her, I said, she graduates this June. And I told her, I said, you know what, it's going to be worse because you're going to be really on the, because, you're going to be really working. And she's like, I'll do what I got to do. Also, he's been working from home. That's kind of nice in one way, and in another way. Hello, woods and buttons and small stones. Yeah, you know what I was thinking too about, because you haven't seen the lamp, have you? Fox, the fox and the rabbit. Me and this house, the life of this housewife. Say hello to each other, please. You see the lamp? So I mean, it's definitely boho, and I'm always been kind of boho. I just decided I'm going to redo my bedroom. I am going to. I have dark wood furniture, and that's the first thing I'm going to do. Starting next week is I'm going to wash everything down real good, okay? And the kids are going to help me since they're here, and that is part of their education, is learning how to do things as well. So you know, I'm going to do that. Wash it, and I'm going to paint it white, or I might even paint it. I don't know. I might use chalk paint on it. I haven't quite decided yet, but I know that I want to paint it. So because I'm just tired of all this brown, and I have colors in the room's already painted, and I'll show you. I'll give you a tour of the room this weekend and everything, and then tell you the colors, because I'm gonna go look at colors Saturday. I think, if it's nice and everything like that, because it's been raining on and off every weekend just about. So I'm trying very hard, because this is like this net that this yarn that's got holes in it. I'm trying very hard to not to burn myself. 'Cause I burnt myself one time, and I'm like, well, that's when I first started working with this stuff. So I kind of well know now. So what have you been doing? The fox and the rabbit. How you been? Me and the life of this house. We were talking about how we're just used to staying home. And it doesn't really bother me. But I know a lot of people are, because somebody asked me, would I, do I do any more counseling? I said no. When I retired, I completely retired from all that. And I was saying why, and they're saying because I'm just going crazy being home. And I'm like, well, find something to do with this. There has to be plenty of things to do in your house, because I know there's plenty of things to do in mine. But some people have gotten so used to it, they don't want to go back. And I kind of don't blame them. Of course, this wouldn't happen when I was teaching. I know. And the thing is, my husband promised me, he said, when I had the stroke and stuff like that, I'll get you somebody to help you with the house. The house is really not that big, but it's 3 floors, and it is big, but it's smaller than the house that I grew up in. But we have 3 bedrooms and everything like that. But you know, so I mean, she comes in on Monday. Well, she also is my caregiver too, as well. So she make sure that I have my medicine all checked and ready for the 2 weeks. And I'm finished with no, I got one more. And well, try it, buy it, make it, sell it. Hello. Try it, buy it, make it, sell it. Say hello to this housewife and the fox and the rabbit. Okay, and be friends with them. If you can't be friends with them, you try it, buy it, make it, sell it to my daughter. So you know what I mean. I really try to keep up with the house as much as I can. Okay, and I was going to move the art room downstairs, but that is my walk up those stairs, and I have a chair, but I walk up those stairs. I think once you give up walking completely like that, you really lose ground. So, I'm gonna do the best that I can. So I figured I'd come on in my room for a little while and do this for a little while and talk to y'all for a little while, and then I got to go to sleep because 6 o'clock comes and those girls come in the house, stand over me and go, "Hello, we're here." I think that you're going to be doing that for a while though. We're going to be remote teaching them for a while though, because I don't think, and this is just my thoughts. I don't think it was handled correctly. Let me say it like that. No offense to anybody, but I mean, it just wasn't handled correctly. And because of that, we're going to be home for a minute. And so we do what we have to do. So that's that. So, so these are hanging like this. Let me not pull this out. These are hanging here. So now I glued everything on the inside, all the fray, and I glued it all and everything like that. So now I have to decide what I'm going to do to put, what I'm going to put on the end of this. Am I going to tassel it and just leave it alone? Am I going to tassel it and tie it? You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, to me it does. I mean, I was looking at, I get all these daggone materials, things, and all this material and all this stuff, and I'm like, I've been making boxes for jewelry and everything like that for Christmas to sell, and I was looking at all this material I had, all these swap pieces and everything like that, and I'm like, I can use that on the lamp. So we shall see. But you know, I'm just breezing along. Hey, Lady Hawk, how are you? Lady Hawk, buy it, bake it, sell it. House of this wife and the fox and the rabbit. Are you still here, the fox and the rabbit? Okay. Get to know each other. Visit each other's channels. So what you doing, Lady Hawk? Lady Hawk, am I correct in saying that you asked me about, and this was a while ago, so forgive me if I forgot, but yeah, it's great to see you. Um, um, did you ask me about being an influencer? Because if you did, I will send you some things, but I wasn't sure. I'll send you some sites. Mm. I'm putting the gun down. So anyway, this is it. So now I'm going to do something with this. Good night. Good night, honey. See you later. I'm getting ready to get off too. I'm going to do something with this. I have to decide whether I'm going to fringe this out and then let it put some a bead on it, which I don't think I have any big beads. So I may have to go get some beads. I got all kinds of beads, but big ones, I think. But then again, and then I'm deciding, I was going to lace the bottom, but I think I'll put the lace underneath instead of up this on here. I'll put it up underneath. Okay, if you did, I'll give you the ones because you have to start somewhere. Now, some of the ones that I've been with a long time, so it takes a while, but I'll send you a couple of links and whatever. But that's that. So I am going to get ready and go to bed. And hey, over 50, how are you? Over 50. Say hello to everybody in the chat. Everybody in the chat, say hello to over 50. That's my girl. Y'all my girls, though. What you doing over 50? What's happening? I also have to email you over 50 because, well, I'll email you. Okay, and we'll talk up through the email. You okay? You doing all right? Because I've been worried about you. My daughter's in here somewhere, laying down a bit. That's what I'm getting ready to do. That's what I'm getting ready to do. I was just working on my lampshade and stuff, so I, I'm just I'm loving this lamp. Okay, and I bet you are, but you're gonna be all right. God's got it. All right, everybody. I love you. I'm getting ready to get off, go get in the shower, and get ready for bed. Cause like I said, 6 o'clock comes early in the morning, and them little girls that I take care of, my granddaughters, they expect for me to give them undivided attention. Well, Ari, the 7-year-old, she'll go back to sleep. The 11-year-old, she may go back to sleep, she may not. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna say good night, everybody. I love you. God bless. Take care. Okay, and stay safe. Okay. Yes, I will. Okay. Keep the mask on. Okay. And I will talk. Over 50, you going to be on this week at all? Because if you are, um, I will come over. Okay. So I'm going to bed. Love you all. Good night.